swearing to avenge his death. The time is now about 6 p.m. 5 p.m., sorry. Say 5:30 or so. It's getting dark. You're standing in front of the grave when you hear footsteps approaching from the darkness.
Which way from?
From the south. You see a tall man, dressed all in black, carrying a single rose. His pale, noble countenance has his lips in a straight, thin line as he passes all of you. Before you stands Strad von Zervik as he smiles to the rest of you. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, Lord Strahd.
I was sorry to hear of your companion's unfortunate circumstance.
I'm sure your heart is broken.
Death is a tyrant I have freed myself of, but not all know this privilege. Would you like me to return your friend to you? He might not be exactly the same, but he will walk the earth once more.
I don't think that is what our friend would have wanted.
Indeed, I agree. Although it might not be the choice I would make, I don't think it was one he would make.
I see. He puts his hand over the red rose for a moment, and when he takes it back, the rose is now black. With a theatrical gesture, he tosses the rose onto the grave, where it rests. My invitation to you still stands. Please grace my castle whenever you possibly can. Although he looks up at the roof of the church, it has been quite a while since my family and I enjoyed Valaki's streets. Perhaps you will see me sooner than that. The air here still stinks. Stinks of the protection of that Andral woman. Hopefully with time it will dissipate.
Only if the bones stay missing.
It is my hope that that will be the case. Well, gentlemen, I will not...
Wouldn't it not put Irina at greater risk with the bones gone?
Irina is under my protection. And even if she were to die, I would simply wait for her reincarnation. I am a patient man. Although this incarnation is very pleasing to me. She looks almost exactly like her. The most like her, in fact, of all the ones so far. I... I do hope she will come around. Perhaps having her come to dinner with you all would put me off of my desire to take a walk in these streets and remind these people who their lord and master is. With a theatrical bow, straightens up and says, "Well, I will allow you to mourn. Good day, gentlemen. By the way, honor him. The entire time that he's been here, like you could feel in your pocket, the box beating like crazy. Sod glances at you, honor him, almost as if surprised for a moment. And he has a bit of a troubled look. Then you see his cape extends two bat-like wings. And like a missile, almost, he flies into the night sky. Incredibly fast. So fast that you can feel the wind from his passing, ruffling the air and the grass. And he disappears.
Damn.
I will cast Mage Hand. And with that, it will attempt to pick up the rose on Thomas's grave and remove it.
Skeletal Mage Hand picks up the rose. Where do you put it?
I will drop it at my feet and crush it between under my
You crush it.
toes.
The rose is crushed. The five of you are standing in the silence as the city noises begin to once again penetrate this somber silence. The people unaware of what just happened here.
Yeah.
They had a, I'm not sure what Strahd has in mind or why he keeps popping in. I don't have any interest in visiting his castle anytime soon. But I do want to go talk to the priest at some point before we leave the property here to talk about Tomas's belongings.
I wish to speak to Mother as well.
They rest. We should go watch Lady Actor.
Carmagin gives a last look at the grave and says, "You are the brightest of our light. I will have vengeance." And heads back to the church.
Lady.
Fisk just looks at the grave and as he passes it, doesn't say anything. Follows Tarmogen.
I finish crushing the rose beneath my feet, and I turn and I follow Fisk. Without a word.
You guys into the church. As you guys enter the church, you see Mother Lucia attending to Milivoy. Has his broken leg in a cast now. He tries to stand up when you guys enter. I am so sorry. Like Mother Lucia gently tries to put him down on the chair, but he kind of moves it aside. Like you can see on his face, red tear. Like his face is his eyes are red. Like it's very clear he's been crying, and you realize this. You know, like despite his tough exterior, this is just a mere boy of 17. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. You have to believe me.
I just put my hand right on his shoulder and I say, I understand. You meant no malice. Just be aware, actions always have consequences.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Your friend is dead because of me.
Our friend is dead because of Strahd and his machinations.
He breaks down crying. Mother Lucia. You can see on her face, but she's trying to be keeping up like a strong appearance. You can see the tears on her cheeks as well, unbidden. Milivoy just like with a hobble, just like pushes away and moves away. You can see he's very upset as he
Fisk
uh,
runs right in front of him,
Ah.
down. It will not cry.
I killed him.
And it will not cry.
I killed him.
Look it up. And answer us. Will crying bring him back?
See all the children here like are all very startled at this scene. But the governess just shushes them and looks at all of you. No, it won't. It won't bring him back.
Then what can it do? Now. Don't cry. Think.
What can I do?
Pixie.
The time
That
for
question you
tears.
must answer.
Fisk is right. But the time for tears is not now. A time will come when we will mourn him properly.
Act first, cry later. I walk around.
He looks at Honorim and at Fisk. And then at the children, the young children, all sit at the table, looking very startled to see Milvoy crying, and nods and wipes it on his arm. I understand. I will. I'll try to be strong. I'll try to make up for what I've done.
Fisk is sitting with his back to him, looking at the rest of the group.
What do we do?
I kind of nod at Fisk. I look at Mother, whatever her name is, because I'm terrible with names.
Lucia.
Mother, Lucia, thank you. Mother Lucia, in the chaos, I believe Milivoy's involvement was overlooked. Repercussions, whatever, are on you for that. But I don't think there'll be any further problems for him. The boy was not even mentioned, so there should be nothing regarding that, and that information can stay within us. He's suffered enough already. We would like to gather his belongings. They should be dealt with back at the inn, I think, if that is acceptable to you.
Of course. Of course. I foresaw that you'd want them. I've set them aside in a bag.
Thank you very much. We appreciate this.
Allow me. She takes Milivoy by the shoulder and walks him in and down on a chair. Yeah, around him.
While they're doing that, I say, with this, I think we should return to the Blue Water. We have a lot to discuss and a lot to do.
She returns holding a backpack and a small bag. Here is what he had, aside from his vestments.
I take them and thank her.
She nods, says, I am... Many have fallen in the battle against darkness. Many outsiders have challenged the devil Strahd and his minions, and fallen, or worse, took in with him. Father Tomas will always be remembered.
Yes, he will.
And let me see. I will put a list of Tomas's inventory.
Oh.
And so Tomas was carrying 163 pieces of gold, his backpack, his bedroll, a chain shirt. I think actually what I might do is I'll take a screenshot of this.
Oh, okay.
Because it might be a little bit problematic trying to write them all out. Do that. Okay. And Locate the quest channel. Oh wait, no shit. Hold on, nobody look. Nobody look. Hold on. Nobody look.
Oh my god.
Bye.
No way, you been hiding that the whole time?
No, not all of the horrible porn. Ah.
So many tentacles.
Alrighty, here is a list. I believe this is a complete list, Tomas, right?
Oh wow.
Everything you had.
Um,
You had 390 gold pieces of diamond dust. You had 1 vial of holy water, gold of spiritual weapon, 55 gold worth of silver dust, shard of
Yep,
blue
that's
gas, seal
That's
and
everything.
bottle. Yep. Okay.
Carmagin, you did take the Durst ring and the deed, right? When Tomas gave them to you. Just making sure.
And the orb of mists as well. I don't think it's in the items, but it is something you had.
Yeah, it's listed there. Norm has it now.
Yeah, it's in there. I thought I saw it anywhere.
Which item are you talking about?
The orb of mists. His
Orb of Mist.
yeah, his spell focus.
I'll take the orb back. If that is alright with everyone.
I think so. Yeah, I figured we'd go back to the blue water and talk where we can talk in private and deal with all that. Unless we have something else we want to do first. But I need a rest. I know that. I'm still pretty fucked up.
This doesn't say this. Just
Yeah.
maybe there's also the all the other shit. Was it 2 scrolls, 2 war hammers, chainmail,
Yeah.
just gold, all that shit.
Immediately exits and looks to Fisk and Varys and says, "This isn't much, but it's something that I have, and if it can protect you, I want you to have it." He takes the necklace from around his neck. It is a small sun-shaped necklace, and the symbol of the Morning Lord. Mother Lucia looks like she's about to say something, but then closes her mouth. He holds it out.
I look at Varys.
I'll take it and I'll say I'll kind of look at Fisk and shrug my shoulders, and then I'll look back and I'll say thank you very much. It's been a terrible tragedy. That's what's happened here, but we'll do our best to make things right. And thank you for anything that you can do to help. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank all of you. And he retreats back to be with his family. Mother Lucia turns to you all and says, "I will pray for you all, and I will pray for Brother Tomas to meet the sun in full glory. I must talk with the children. May the Morning Lord and Eshlavan both light your path."
Let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps.
Varys will just a light bow. So walking up.
Ptarmigan just strolls in briskly heads out.
Put you in the city of Velaki, town of Velaki. Oh, one moment, guys. I'll be right back. Just
No
need to turn off the lights.
Yeah, let's go back to the coffin makers, try and basically loot the shit out of it since he was doing what he was doing, then there's the blue water.
Was there much left at the coffin makers?
There's a couple of scrolls in there that may be quite useful. It's in Quest Channel.
Did no one grab those? I would have grabbed the scrolls.
No, none of us did. We just hauled ass, and just we were
I thought
so.
we grabbed everything. I thought we were taking
I feel like
everything
we were
back.
so caught up in the moment, but we were presumed to be taking everything. But we just
I-
kind of dipped out because of the severity of the situation.
Yeah, we just kind of left. Nobody said they took anything.
Alrighty.
I misinterpreted that as we took everything and we were going back to the inn to discuss.
To the church,
There was
yeah.
something I wanted.
Okay, I am
I
back.
took that as we grabbed everything.
Ah,
There's no way I would have left that scroll of fireball there.
I'm pretty sure you guys took everything. Yeah.
okay, that's cool then.
Uh,
All right.
That was. This seems to be the subject of the debate.
Yeah, I just didn't remember saying anything, so I'm like, I was just.
I
Okay,
took it
so
as
that's cool.
I took it as that you guys did take his stuff.
Okay,
Otherwise,
cool.
why
All right.
would you have asked for it?
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. I like that choice.
I just turned my lights off here because my fiance fell asleep on the couch.
Hmm.
Alrighty. So,
Yeah,
you guys are headed back to the Blue Water Inn
correct.
as you make your way back there. The time will be 6 o'clock. By the time you arrive, let me just get some ambience music.
And it's been. I finally got my internet fixed. It's been so much more fun to be able to like play it with video playing.
Yeah, mine is still a little bit under. Hopefully, once I get a new PC, whenever that would be, probably a few months from now, hopefully, like my quality will be better. Because sometimes my PC still slows, my laptop still slows down when I have the video on.
Yeah, they've been annexing my street to put it into the city, so they were doing construction for a while. But
Ah,
Alrighty, Blue
Ah.
Water and where are you? Sorry, just making sure I don't have Tomas where he shouldn't be. Just making sure I don't have any NPCs here that shouldn't be here, basically.
Ah.
There's too many undead in this land.
Well, if we assume we took the items, I'll take the unidentified potions and the 2 scrolls.
Sure. Well, nothing else. We hold on to this gold. We're pretty well on our way to owning our own home if I don't convince the Burgermeister to give it to us.
Yeah, I'm eyeballing that whatever that shadowy cloak is.
Let's identify that one, because I am too.
Yeah, let's identify it first.
Yeah, I can do that after a long rest.
Shadowy cloak? Can you remind me where that's from?
It was something in the coffin maker shop.
Oh yeah.
It says a shadowy cloak.
Yeah. Shadowy cloak that was worn by the Drow fellow.
Mhm.
That's nice.
When we get back to the
Oh,
hotel,
that
I'll
barbarian
identify
guy,
everything.
too.
I didn't hear either of you.
Okay, let's move you
That
guys
black
to.
mall.
Alrighty. Around 6 p.m. you guys arrive at the Blue Water End.
I'm gonna send. We don't have an icon for him, but I'm sending Parvis up onto that awning above to kind of be my eyes and keep the ravens company if there are any there.
You do see a couple.
As I look up, I say, "Pardon if my friend joins you for a little company."
They both hop
No,
aside to let Parvis flutter between them.
All right. I'm just gonna have him kind of watch while we're in there, just as a set of eyes.
If it's possible, DM, I only got a black screen, so maybe I can watch what they're doing.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Just let me know every time that happens because I will. Because, might be a bit.
Or Tomas, everything's black. It's just not.
And controlled by. Much advice, Tomas. Okay. You should be able to see from one of the NPCs' point of view.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Well, are you guys immediately going upstairs?
That would
I want a beer
probably.
first.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna sit down and order a round of ale to drink for our brother that has fallen.
Well, can't find Ugal and Fisk anywhere. Ugal, Fisk, are you guys on the map? Because I'm not seeing you guys anywhere. Oh, there's Fisk.
Do you see right now?
Oh, there's
Yeah,
Ugal.
there's
Ugal, I'll move. Do you need me to move you, Ugal?
Yeah, I'm pretty much completely
Okay.
useless right now.
Alrighty. You guys sit down as Owen nods to you guys. Welcome, gentlemen. What can I get you tonight? Oh, he takes note of Tamajan, and you all look, like you've been, like you all have cuts and burns and everything. Rough day.
Very around. We have lost our brother Tomas. And we need beer.
His expression looks serious.
Or wine.
Ken's immediately very serious expression. Oh my. By the great ravens. I am so sorry.
As are we.
If you wish, tell me of that later. For now, let me get you around on the house.
And an
Yes.
extra, please.
Pokes his head. Certainly. And, after a little while, comes out with a heaping tray of mugs of ale and a bottle that smells very, very strongly of vodka. like an almost apple-y vodka from the smell of it. Very strong smell of apples coming from it. He places it on the table, with a bunch of shot glasses, and the full foaming mugs in front of all of you, and says, "May all the gods of sun and moon watch over that man. He was not the first to fall, trying to help those of us in Barovia. But we will honor his memory, just like we do all of the rest."
I'll hold up a mug while he's there, and I say thank you. And I say the first round at least to our brother, and I just down it.
Down it goes, and the extra I will pour out on the floor and set it, the shot glass, upside down in front of the empty seat.
Erwin nods in approval.
Fisk starts licking a little bit of what's on the floor.
Whew.
Let me know if you need any dinner.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He nods and moves to his spot.
I'll take a quick look around the inn here. Anybody out of place?
Please give me a perception check. You see a man at the far end of the tavern, looking nervous and impatient. You see he's tapping his leg, as he's constantly looking through the window. In fact, as you're looking, this fellow over here,
Okay.
he's dressed in rough furs, has ruddy skin, and quite broad shoulders. He just seems to be very out of sorts in this setting. In fact, as you're looking at him, he seems to brighten up as he's looking through the window. The doors open, and a chill breeze comes in. You guys see a man with a rune inscribed on his head, and a beautiful fur cloak around his shoulders. Seems to almost kindly observe in an almost fatherly way those in the tavern. Notices the man and goes to sit down in front of him, where they begin to converse in hushed tones.
Did Ptarmigan notice this?
You have your back to this
Yeah,
group
so I was like,
people
yeah,
coming
okay.
in. So unless you were actively looking, which I don't think
I
you
wasn't.
were.
So,
Yeah.
nope. Okay. All right.
I'll try and strain to see if there's anything we can hear, although I doubt it.
Oh, you're trying to strain to see if anything you can hear? Well, I'll say roll me a perception check on him. Unless you have that feat, unless you read lips. In which case, you could read the lips.
I do not, so
In which case, give me another perception then.
I did. I got a 10.
Oh, it's not showing on my end. 10, with a chatter of people in the tavern, it's hard to make out.
So was his first 15 perception check? He was checking to see.
With the
He just-
15 perception, he was just checking to see, like, if he sees anybody suspicious, and he did notice there's someone who looks very impatient, like tapping his foot. But it is a separate perception check because he was trying to do something else, which is listen in on the conversation. Which he couldn't do because of the general chatter in the tavern. Alright, so, you guys, drink your drinks. And soon enough, you feel a bit of warmth in your bellies from the alcohol provided by Erwin. Those of you who partake feel pretty happily, and you are all quite tipsy. This stuff is strong.
Good. I need a good nightmare-free rest tonight.
Right, what would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to continue staying here, or would you guys like to go upstairs to your room?
So I head upstairs so we can wrap up and get a rest and be ready to do something.
Yeah, let's go upstairs and talk about the belongings and then take a rest.
Agreed. And we're going to have to kind of think about how we fight even. So we need to talk.
Well, you make your way upstairs. How would I make Tomas see this? Oh, I know. I'll make you see through the candle. Place one here, and then make it an NPC. Controlled by Tomas, and has vision. Tomas, you should be able to see.
I'm still in the downstairs foyer.
Yeah, you should scroll up, you'll see for your room. These guys make it upstairs. Actually, it shouldn't be that dark here
I got it.
to fix that.
This is very Beauty and the Beast vibes. I'm a candle. Be our guest.
Stop.
We've been in that house. No. No.
Be our guests, be our guests. Put our children to the test. No.
I set Fiska's tail on fire.
Alrighty. Okay, now there should be light there. Alrighty. As you guys enter, you see that on the bed, Tomas was not on the bed, sorry, on the table. Someone has left a large red bottle and a small note. It seems like a potion bottle.
Okay, I'll stroll on over and open the note.
In flowing script, the note says, "I'm sorry I wasn't there." Signed, a friend. On closer inspection, you would recognize this to be a potion of healing, a greater potion of healing. This one heals 44 plus 4.
Nice. Termigen's just automatically going to take that while turning and saying, "We are down the brother that kept us alive. I can heal, but not as well as he can or as often. But we need to figure out when we're fighting, we have to deal with this now. Not to be so pragmatic, but if somebody is hurt, call for me, and I will be there. But that means I will simply be leaving the opponent I'm fighting. If I'm called, someone has to pay attention to what I'm fighting." Is that understood?
We can do that.
All right.
Who's the potion from?
A friend, someone who says, "I'm sorry I wasn't there."
Any ideas?
It could be anyone from Strahd to one of the Ravens. I do not know.
Can I see the
Can
letter?
I metagame here, DM? Or am I not there?
What's that, sorry?
Can I metagame here? Or since I'm not there, I should keep my mouth shut?
You are not there. This is an interactive discussion.
I'm
Garrett's handle now.
going to take out the invite from Strahd and look at them side by side. Do they look the same?
No, well, the invite from Strahd also has like this flowing sort of writing. His is much more, how you say, accentuated and stronger. The letters are larger, the spacing is different. This one's, I'd say, from your background, let's say for using your background, roll insight, please, with an advantage. Just a regular insight, not advantage, because this is pretty.
Insight or investigation?
I'll say insight.
Okay.
This seems like the writing of someone intelligent. That's for sure.
Okay. Somebody used to writing.
Yeah, but someone who thinks. Definitely, like, this is not the kind of, like, this wasn't written by someone whose mind isn't given to being an intellectual. But much more than that, you can't really say who it could be.
I'm going to give a quick check to the note. Wait, do we still have the note? Because I handed it to Isaac. Did he hand it back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to take a quick look at it. I don't think it is, but I just want to compare them two.
Which note is this?
The note signed W, bring the bones, or bring them. The ritual note.
Completely different.
I didn't think so. Yeah, all right.
This one also like flowing writing, but like the slant is completely different. The size is much smaller.
Right.
Like for that note, the writing is tiny and exact, like almost doctor level writing.
I said I do not know.
I'm going to start.
I don't know what it looks like.
I'm going to start casting Identify on the cloak, which will take me 10 minutes.
Alrighty. After 10 minutes pass, find this is a Wifwafi. This is a specialized drow cloak of elven kind. This dark spider silk cloak is made by drow. It is a cloak of elven kind. It loses its magic if exposed to sunlight for 1 hour without interruption. While wearing this cloak with its hood up, wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide, as the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. It seems that due to the interesting nature of Barovia, it's retained its abilities.
Alright, I'll then turn to the 2 unidentified potions that we got as well.
Okay. Let's see. 1 is a potion of diminution. When you drink this potion, you gain the reduced effect of the enlarge or reduce spell for 1 to 4 hours. No concentration required. The red in the potion's liquid continuously contracts to a tiny bead and then expands to color the clear liquid around it. Shaking the bottle fails to interrupt this process. Potion of Vitality is the second one. When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you're suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you will gain a maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. The potion's crimson liquid regularly pulses with a dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat.
That'll be good for emergency.
Assume. Would it be that easy?
Think it could stop one of us from becoming a fucking werewolf in a pinch.
Very true. I look at it and I say, the potions, I think Honorim was probably most smart to carry. The cloak. Almost any of us could use it, if we're smart about it. Surprisingly, Varus, if we hold him at a range, and he is hidden, it makes him a hard target for them to counter, while we're up close.
I like that idea.
Is that black maul that the barbarian was using? Is that thing anything special?
While it is not magical, the small seems to... Technically, the identify spell wouldn't catch that, but... If anybody has a smith tools proficiency, you could roll that, because this small definitely seems to be something notable about it.
I'll hold on to that. No one has any objection.
I'm good with that. Let me get it done. Okay, hold on.
Where do you see that?
See which?
Mall. Where
I
did the
just
mall?
remember the barbarian was attacking us with it. One of the guys that took forever to go down and almost killed me.
In question.
If possible, I'd like to start scribing the fireball scroll into my spellbook.
Okay.
Still,
Fireball is a 3rd level spell, which I believe takes... I forgot how much.
25 gold per.
25 gold per level. Are you an evocation wizard? No, you're something else, I believe. Okay, so that would be 25 gold per level, which is 75 gold. And I believe, is it 2 hours per level?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'll look it up real quick.
I know we had adjusted it.
Hmm.
I take it by default we just split up the gold.
We did a split it up or give it to one person to hold.
Where's spell scroll can copied? When you copy a spell, you must succeed on an Arcana check with a DC equal to 10 plus the spell level. If the check succeeds... Oh no, wow, if the check succeeds, the spell is successfully copied. Whether the check succeeds or fails, the spell scroll is destroyed. So you do need to roll me an Arcana check, honor him. To attempt to successfully copy the scroll. 28, you certainly
That'll do it.
successfully do it. And I'll say you do it so successfully that instead of the prerequisite 6 hours, it only takes you 3. So mark off the gold from your mark off 75 gold from your inventory and add the spell Fireball. I'm gonna say this constitutes a short rest while the guys are waiting around. So you guys can go ahead and roll any hit die that you wish. Am I crazy? I'm only seeing... Where is... Oh, Urgal is over there, that side, because he's away. Urgal, would you like me to roll a hit die for you? Urgal, you're muted. Okay. Oh, sorry, because I can't really see the videos because I'm looking everywhere as well. So let's roll 1, 2.
Does anybody know how many how much gold we're splitting? I'm almost broke again.
I was getting ready to do that math. I just wanted to roll a hit die.
John rolled it. 366 divided by 5 now. 73 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces.
Okay.
Varys, are you rolling any hit die?
How many was that, Fisk?
73 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces.
We don't have. I'm just gonna. I'll even down my share, because we don't have silver pieces in Barovia. So I'm just gonna. I'm gonna say I take 70 or no, 65. Just so it divides easier.
Okay. So 60.
Yeah. Yeah.
366 minus 65.
Yeah. Just,
That leaves 301.4.
of course. I'll take the one extra, and then it's 300 divided by 4, 150, 75 each. Boom.
75 each. Got it.
And I have 60.
I would have paid for my fireball.
I always wondered who collects that.
I always figured like it's basically how much you pay in like expensive inks and whatever, and it's just been converted to a gold cost for the sake of alacrity.
It's kind of funny.
Hey, you can see me pull up my exquisite spell book and put the scroll there, and then pull out this very small vial of very, very expensive ink.
Ever so carefully.
Ever so carefully. It's infinitely expensive.
Immediately knock it over.
So how are we doing for?
Tail just kind of squishes.
How are we doing for?
Potions of healing amongst us. I know I lacked one, and at a critical time I could have used one. Do we have a spare that I may carry one for someone else?
Let me look at what I got.
If not, we should definitely buy one.
I think the magic shop is on our itinerary for tomorrow, if in any event. So yeah, I agree. I'll put some of my money towards that, or two, or depending on the price. I think that's a brilliant idea, because I cannot heal nearly as well as Tomas. But if somebody goes down, I can keep them from death's door, but I have to be there fast. So if you know you're going to go down or you're hurt, let me know. I'll get to you.
Have we looked at the Tomas's inventory yet?
A little bit.
Okay, I'd like to. There's a couple items in here that I would like to discuss. The holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
That's a personal relic. That's not a magical component, correct?
I no, I don't know.
It's a spell focus that you've seen other clerics use.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to take the holy symbol, and then I'll look at the group and I'll say, if no one objects, I would like to take this with me. I was brought into this land for personal reasons, and I'm hoping to get out of here, obviously, like all of us. But as you go on your journeys, your life experience, this happens to be an area where now my next adventure will be finding Tomas's family after we leave this place. If anyone knows where he's from, my next journey will be to find his family and return this holy symbol to them.
I know he has a connection with people here. Perhaps we can find it from that information from them if we run into them.
Okay.
And I relate the fact that there was a necromancer connection that's here and dead, so he knows that there's quite a bit to that I'm unclear on, but he was like a dark cleric, right? Something like that.
I remember. Well, I think Ben, I believe Tomas did relay why he was here and who he was hunting, right?
Yeah, that was actually before you got here, Tom Jim, but he related again. Basically, my cleric order sent me to kill Tushan because he was a cleric of my order who turned.
Right.
And I went Sith, and I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, I was trying to pick up on what I knew there was a connection to somebody here with you. I just didn't know what it was. So, thanks. So yeah, I'll relate what I know. And so yeah, I think absolutely, and I say take it.
Okay. And then also has anyone or does anyone want, or if it's not already been taken, the vial of holy water? Who knows if that might come.
I will take it to replenish the vial I poured over our friend's body.
Okay.
Good.
And then I would also like the I don't know why, but the wooden stakes.
I'm going to take the silver dust and kind of hand it to Urgle. Like you carried the candlesticks this was made from. I guess it seems appropriate for you to have it back.
I'll hold on to it.
And then one other thing, it sounds like the cloak. I'm gonna get the cloak for a little bit of stealth action. What was that again?
Well, I'm not sure if it's something you can use, but it gives you a wisdom and
What's the name of the
dexterity. It's basically a drow cloak of elven kind.
Basically, it's best to use this at night because when exposed to the daylight, when exposed to daylight, it can basically lose its magic. While wearing this cloak with the hood up, wisdom perception checks to see you have disadvantage. And you have advantage in dexterity checks to hide as the color shifts to camouflage you. Pulling up the hood, down requires an action, but this is checks to see you have disadvantage, and stealth checks made to hide. But if you're moving, this will break the hiding. But if you're staying in one spot, basically, and roll a hide, it basically gives you staying in one spot and gives you an advantage on hide checks.
Okay, so what about, does it help with attack rolls? Like, do I stay hidden?
So if you're starting from a hiding position on an opponent that isn't aware that you were there, you get to attack with advantage.
Okay. Well, I can certainly.
It's perfect for ambush situation. Ambush and infiltration. Less infiltration because moving does kind of break it, but it can help a lot in infiltration situation and ambush situations especially. It's perfect for.
Okay. I'll look around the room and I'll say, well, it looks like I'm the only elf in the room, so this is probably a good fit for me. My description, Daniel, requires the wearer to be an elf. I'm hoping that we're looking at the same description, or if you want to post so I can put it in my inventory.
This requires attunement, but it's certainly you are able to take it. You want me to add it to your inventory?
Yes, please.
Okay. No problem. All you need to do to add something to your inventory, by the way, is I'll show you later.
No, I know how to add inventory. I just want to make sure that the website I'm looking at matches what your description is and that I'm not doing something. So just go ahead and add it.
Okay.
The dog is scared of a plot.
Scared of what?
A plot. She will not put her feet
Okay.
on the plot.
Yeah.
Why? She'll put her feet on a square. She'll put her feet on the bed. She'll put her feet on something up, higher.
It does feel weird on your shoulders. Varys, you know that the Drow have been the sworn enemies of all surface dwellers since time immemorial, when the spider goddess basically led them to rebel against the other gods because she was thirsting for power. The rebellion was quashed, and their skin was darkened to reflect the chitin of the spiders which they worshipped. And they were all banished underground into the Underdark, where they participate in slave-taking, murderous rituals, betrayal, and raids on the surface to gather more slaves, and to make the lives of elves especially miserable as possible.
In this universe, are female drow still sort of dominant in society?
You can roll me a history check to see if you would know that.
I can't.
Oh.
Fisk is gonna take off out of the room and do a pass around outside the room. See if there's anybody listening, anybody watching, anybody.
You can
Kinda
see
take a
some.
stroll around.
You can see people in the, in the diner portion of the inn, but the upper portion does seem to be abandoned at the moment. Quiet.
Okay.
Are you listening at any of the doors as well? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, I guess you know Octavio's here.
Sorry.
I'll say with your passive perception, you can talk.
Too far.
No worries.
Smells
You probably hear some gentle snoring, tired snoring coming from this room. I'll say.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start patrolling back and forth until I hear our room start talking, discussing things, and then I'll come back.
The time currently is 9 at night, or I'll say probably by the time that you're done discussing everything, probably be 10. It is getting pretty late.
I'm going to finish up. I'm going to look at Varus and I say there may be a time or two when I may borrow that cloak back, situationally.
Not a problem.
Cool. All right, I'm good.
I don't. Wait, really quick, Ergo, you can't roll, can you? Where you're at?
Right, he can't roll. He's not at a computer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Olga. Let me roll you a history check then.
Honestly, it was just more casual.
Yeah. He doesn't want to answer it.
You would have heard tales from some of the other people in the arena who once were their slaves, who were once drow slaves, about how their society was matriarchal and very much female-led. Occasionally, like you would have heard that it was used as an insult against male drow, that they were led by their women, in which case a male drow gladiator would respond that if you saw their women, you would understand why that was.
Sounds like there could be worse places to be enslaved.
He wasn't smiling when he said that.
Right.
So, you guys continuing to discuss things? Or are you guys going to bed?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I want to recharge. I'm feeling pretty naked and afraid.
Okay. So, long rest all around, guys?
Fisk is gonna head downstairs.
I-
No, Fisk is gonna head downstairs to. I always forget his name.
Erwin?
Ivan? Or
Erwin?
Erwin. And, yeah. Does it know where Lady Wacta lives?
Sure. I suppose. Yes. Wactor, she lives in the old section of town. It is in the upper triangle. The upper portion, it's actually not that far from here. And, here, let me explain. Like, basically, you go into the intersection towards the east. Then you just walk up. You'll see it's the large house with the orange roof. Usually a lot of guards around it
I
too.
don't say anything. I just leave. And I head back up to the room.
Erwin looks up at you with a sorrowful expression as you do, and back up to the room. Alrighty. And
The
honor
rest for
him.
us tonight. We go watch Lady Wactor in the shadow.
Armigen just kind of gives a thumbs up from the bed and sleeps.
Ergo lies down to rest, considering he almost joined Tomas earlier.
Yeah. I was not that far away either. That was scary.
I think I might have archived that map. So just 1 second.
I start padding off, and as stealthy as I can, sticking to the sides of buildings and hugging shadows as much as I can.
Give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna make my way to where he indicated.
23. You are very certain that you are pretty much completely unseen by the various guards who were watching the streets. Sure.
And I'm going to kind of snuggle myself right across the street from the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to stare at it all night. I'm watching for any movement. I'm watching for any messengers, any people that leave or enter the house.
You will incur a point of exhaustion if you do that all night long. Is that okay?
That's always sleep in the day anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Yep.
Okay. Let me just make sure the map is up to snuff, because I wasn't quite sure that you'd do that tonight. Okay.
And if I sense anything's amiss, if I hear or feel like I'm in danger,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull the hood of the Volkdusha on
And book
and
it.
book it. And book it.
Gotcha.
Did you figure out how to get my brain this week? I was thinking all kinds of shit just like you're doing. I mean, wow.
So it occurred to me that it would probably have torches, so I just need to populate them with torch-bearing guards instead. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Apologies, fellas. 1 moment.
That means we're having fun. You weren't ready. You had to archive the map. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Like, all right. I'm gonna go theater of the mind, so I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
Alrighty, and then I'll move Fisk onto the map.
Oh boy, that's never a good start.
And give you a little the ninja symbol, and boom. Alrighty, Fisk, you should be able to see the house.
I've got a question, just at technicality. So if I'm not full strength, I can roll a hit die, and then I recover half of my hit dice after this long rest, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I can roll one more. I need to roll one more.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, and then
Ooh,
that would.
well, that happens.
Well, no, that actually took me to full strength. So now I'm at full strength, but I'll recover that hit die after this long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But point of order, don't long rests restore all your hit points.
No, they restore. They do, but they only restore half your hit die. Speaking of which, those of you who are indeed long resting, unless you're holding the Thorn's doll, I'm gonna say everybody will. Since you all guys all drunk a lot, I'd like you to give me wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Can you hit mine for me? I stepped outside, of course.
Sure.
Didn't expect me to be rolling that fast. Thought this was all going to be Fisk.
Yeah. No. Although to be fair, the other side of that is if you're drunk and then you get attacked, that's not good.
Oh yeah.
So that's 12 for Tamajan, and I'll roll for Ugal as well.
Sorry, was this a wisdom or what are we rolling right now?
Wisdom
Basically,
saving
you're
throw.
rolling wisdom saving throws against the nightmares induced by
Sorry,
Bobia.
I heard
No worries.
perception.
No worries. Basically, you save because when you get a nightmare, you basically get a level of exhaustion because like your sleep is so horrified and your psyche is so assaulted that you're haunted. Alright, that's a twin. Okay, that was a wisdom check, but I'll take that toll, so that's 20. Luckily, no one experiences the nightmares this night. Those of you who had exhaustion before, you can actually pardon me, you can heal some of the exhaustion that you had. Alrighty. So if you had any exhaustion, make sure to mark off 1 level. Alrighty. Fisk, you're standing outside a magnificent mansion, almost nicer than that of the Burgomaster, although it's a bit smaller. You can see that there are several guards holding torches, patrolling the outside of the house, as well as guards stationed near entrances.
The side of the building that I'm facing,
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, I am clocking how many guards there are, how often they patrol, how often they switch off shifts, and also I'm clocking entry points that Fisk can reach.
Mm-hmm.
Second floor, first floor, windows, how tall is the roof. I'm basically scoping the house.
Gotcha.
Just from the position that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
As well as watching anybody that, passes by the house, waiting to see if they go in or if anybody goes out.
At this time of night, right now, it's around 9:30. It doesn't seem to be that people are going in or out of the house very much. Yeah, or at all, really. It just seems to be the guards watching the various entrances. It seems that they're patrolling. It seems that they're basically keeping a semicircle around the house, trying to mostly keep the entrances covered. There's probably like they kind of rotate. Like they stand here,
Take the
make
dish
sure
out.
there's nobody
Eat the
there,
piece of pizza.
like, and then kind of stand there
Jesus.
and lean against the wall and chat. One of them takes out a pipe and smokes
What?
it.
Well, why would you leave?
But yeah, you're
the dish
watching.
there?
It seems to be that security is pretty tight.
It's a food bowl, isn't it?
No, it's a pot they sent them.
Do the guards look competent?
You see that they're all wearing, aside from the patrolling guards that you've seen around the city with the W on their shoulder, you also see guards wearing black armor. These guys, they have a strange-looking helmet that seems to be covered in spikes and irregular eye holes. Their armor seems to be much to really mean serious business. You can see
Knowing
that.
his threat or not.
Yeah, they mostly carry polearms, shields, and long swords or battle axes and great swords. They seem to be the captains of the guard, as occasionally one, like when noticing some of the minor guards interacting, like chatting too much or too loudly, they'll, hey, eyes up front. Not being paid to run your mouth.
Windows up top. Do they look secure?
Hard to tell from this position, but they seem to be made of glass and open towards the outside.
So, over the course of the night, I could very, very slowly, I might be willing to, just like belly crawl, stop when they're looking, kind of stealth my way over to the other side. Staying way out of range of them, but looking to the other side.
Yeah. Right now, it doesn't seem like any of them perceive you. They don't really know that you're there, since you're staying so far away from their torches. Like, you're not really approaching the house enough to make any noise or suspicion at all. Like, you're very, very quiet. And you're noting down, like, that there are one, two, seems to be three entrances, judging by where the black armored guards are situated. Like you see that there's three places, like three doors in the house where the guards are not moving from, and two or three guard patrols who walk around the house.
I just...
Honey, can you get that?
Do the windows up top look secure? Do they look like they're barred? Are they shuttered? Are they just windows?
You notice that in the north... in the northwest and western side of the house, the windows on the top floor are indeed barred.
I'll just settle down for the night and watch.
Okay.
Another computer in there?
Yep.
When the sun starts to rise, I'll head back.
Okay. When the sun starts to rise, you stay through the night, watching the house very carefully. Occasionally, you hear, there doesn't seem to be much going on other than occasionally. Other than occasionally, someone opening a window in the top floor in the eastern bedroom. A couple of times the window opens and then closes again immediately.
Before I leave for the
Mhm.
night,
Mhm.
do I notice any ravens? Around the house, on the other houses watching it?
Only a
Do I
perception
see any
check.
ravens?
Only a perception check. They're a little bit hard to see. You think you see a couple on the house perch across in the house across. They don't seem to notice you, or paying special attention to the house.
That's it for me.
Okay. So, were you staying throughout the? Are you staying there, or are you heading back to the inn when morning comes?
I'm heading there when the sun starts to rise.
Okay.
Just
As you
filming
stayed
ourselves.
awake throughout the night, you do get a single point of exhaustion. But you've learned. I'm gonna say like you basically have a pretty good idea of the layout of the house. It seems that the bottom floor has, from what you can tell, like the main dining room and servant stuff. While the top floor is where the family itself is located. Alrighty. So, with that, gentlemen, I think we'll take our usual break at this time. 10 minutes, and when we come back, it will be morning time.
So Daniel, the while
What's up?
everyone was resting, Varys is. Did we lose Daniel?
No, I'm here. I was just
Okay,
just
sorry.
play some
Someone else
music.
left. So while we were resting, Varys was meditating, and when everyone wakes up, they'll notice that his entire look and his entire persona has changed from a sort of a wooden and bronze type of tone to a very white and cold look.
Ooh, cool, badass! I love that.
Okay.
Turn on morning mode. Yeah, you guys all see this very extreme change as overcome Varys.
Would Tarmagen be familiar with this? I would think he would, but maybe, I don't know.
Give me a history check, please.
Alrighty.
$17. Yeah, you've heard of the Eladrin elves' connection with the seasons, and how they're able to basically change to whichever season they feel at the moment. It seems that he has chosen a wintry season, the winter, as the season currently.
That's correct.
I look over at him and I say, something more appropriate, I assume?
The loss of our friend and my fear of what might be in store for us has changed my mood quite a bit. Hopefully, I'll be a little bit more prepared for our next encounter.
A smile. Ah.
As you guys wake up, to the sound of rain and its melancholy tones at your window. You guys hear
Fucking annoying.
a knock at your door. It's a business-like polite knock.
Am I back there yet?
Yeah, you are back. I would say that you came back during the wee hours of the morning.
Unless Urgel's actually standing there, I'm going to open the door.
Lady. You see a red-headed woman with scars on her face. When you open the door, she kind of is taken aback. Ah, an orc. Oh, sorry, sirs. I have a message here from Captain Isaac. Your eyes only. She
I'm going to go ahead and
hands
take
out.
it. And, I thank her, and
She kind of like peers curiously into the room. And no problem. He asks that you handle it discreetly and quickly. Good day to you. And she puts her helmet back on. You see that she is wearing guard's armor, no W, and goes and makes her way down. The letter inside has a very rough, uneven writing, saying, "A Vistani caravan spotted in hiding by our scouts nearby. Might be possible connection to vampires. Go investigate it." And included are instructions on the location, on the exact location. It seems to be right outside of Valaki, hidden in the forest.
Alright, I only loud enough for the people in the room with me here to hear it. I read it aloud. And kind of set it on the table. I say, what do we do? Where do we want to go?
No one went to Lady Wagner.
You need rest. And I think that place does need to be watched. How do we do that and deal with this Vistani caravan? I don't think we can ignore it either.
Perhaps it's time to enlist the help of the Ravens again. If they're
Ravens
not
could
already,
watch.
if they're not already watching, I wouldn't be surprised if they are.
We think we saw a couple.
Think you saw what?
A couple.
Couple.
She may be watched.
I asked for a detailed rundown of what we're looking at there. I have a feel for what you saw.
You run through everything that I saw.
Okay.
Basically, it seems the house is well guarded, and that she has her
Yeah,
own devoted elite guard force as well.
15 to 20 guards at any one point, 3 to 4 captains per 5, 3 entrances. The northwest windows were barred. The eastern bedroom window.
On a house
Yes. The eastern bedroom window opens occasionally. Some of the guards tend to be lax, but the captains are vigilant. That's the quick summation
Yeah.
of
Right.
everything that I saw.
No, everybody knows this, so that's good.
Not the place will be.
I'd ask. Go ahead.
Not a place that will be knocking on the front door. Let's just say.
Let's ask our friends the Ravens if they will help watch. Then the magic shop, and then the caravan is my.
On the note, it asks that it be handled as soon as possible, since it's unknown how long the caravan will be staying where it is.
Going to the caravan then. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll head downstairs to breakfast and make a quick inquiry about, what our friends are willing to do and head out. That seems logical.
Yep. Fisk would go up to Erwin.
Sure, let me move you guys. Land on where you stand. Okay.
We're going downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys sit up at your regular table. Seems the place is already busy. Erwin nods. Good day, gentlemen. Took the liberty of preparing your breakfasts already. What's up?
Fisk walks right up to him, kind of away from everybody.
Erwin seems to have.
is suspect.
I will.
The Ravens watch.
I will let our friends know to keep to check in on Lady W. Make sure that she is all right and unharmed. Gives you a wink.
Breakfast to go.
To go, certainly. My love, it will be. Let us make to go. You sit down. I'll get you some more milk. In the meanwhile, all of you. Yeah. This fella will not be here anymore. Actually, no. Yes, he will be. You guys see. What the hell? We'll go here. I see a fellow from last night with a ruin on his head. Approach your table and say, pardon me, gentlemen. Blessings upon you and the stable. May I be so bold and rude as to inquire whether you are truly outsiders to this beautiful land?
I look at him and go.
Fisk just looks at him.
I look at him and I say,
Cocks his head.
outsiders, yes, but acclimating rapidly.
Might be a silly question, I know. Unfortunately, there are more than a few hags about, cursing the good people of this land, occasionally granting them non-uniform appearance, unique appearances, shall we say. Takes a kind of close look. Well, you see that you can't really see what's he's wearing. It's just like wearing this very regal looking fur cloak, that robe that's completely closed and like thickly around. His eyes radiate just like this very fatherly approval as he looks at all of you. Well, I simply wanted to sate my curiosity. My, uh, may the gods of this land and the outside watch over you.
Are you an outsider as well?
Why, yes, I am. I have come to this land to study its myriad history.
So you knew where you were coming to, and you came anyway?
You came here voluntarily?
Voluntarily, yes. Many of my colleagues thought me mad, but in the pursuit of knowledge, one cannot be too careful. One must throw caution to the wind sometimes. I'm afraid
Look at him.
there have others who have fallen in that pursuit.
Had you considered your way back?
Why would I ever want to leave? This place is fascinating. Despite its darkness, its beauty is undeniable. It's savagery.
And your
Fisk slowly walks up and starts doing a circle around his legs and sniffing his boots.
college friend?
No college. I am a self-taught scholar. His boots give me a perception check.
Check on boots.
Would smell like road, just like everybody else's.
I'm looking at him, and do I see any religious symbology anywhere on him?
Aside from
Anything I
the,
would recognize from,
you
like,
see the rune on his that's tattooed on his head and tattoos on his face. But aside from that, he's like wearing this robe, like that's how
does the
it's.
style remind me of anything? I'm looking at that tattoo.
Give me a religion check.
Religion? I was hoping for Arcana. Okay.
Well, you were asking about religion, not. Okay.
Gotcha. Well, yeah.
That'll be a 12, I believe. I think you still have advantage because I think because like I let you guys.
So, but yeah, 12.
advantage
Yeah. Sorry, I
because you
forgot
guys
that.
drank very very strong alcohol. I'd say you guys are still a little bit like you know you're all quite hangover. This was some powerful stuff. You guys all wake up with a little bit of headaches.
I'm just exhausted.
Let's see. Religion. Well, that you think you might have seen that symbol before, to imagine, but you just can't place where.
I figured out it was religious, not arcane.
Definitely. Well, not that. I'm just saying you've seen that symbol before. You just don't remember where. Although it was definitely outside of Barovia.
Okay, cool. All right.
Well, gentlemen,
Thank you.
may the gods of this place and the outside watch over your path. May enlightenment come to all of you. And he exits the tavern. Soon enough, everyone returns with a bag of packed lunches. Back breakfast. Here you go, gentlemen.
I take mine and I thank him.
Whatever you do today, be careful. Please, do not be rash.
Nod to him.
He returns to the thing. Above, as you guys exit the tavern, you guys see the ravens above sitting with Parvis. And when they see you guys, they cry out in recognition and flutter away towards the north end of town. Parvis flutters down to sit on Talmagin's shoulder. These guys head out. So, are you guys heading directly where the letter is set to go? Or are you guys doing any other stops first?
Magic.
We want to do that, or we just want to hit it?
No, magic shop.
Magic shot. All right.
Alrighty. You guys head to Madame Mafalda's shop. You see her sitting outside smoking a pipe, giving out purple smoke. And she notices you guys. Good day to you, gentlemen. Today she's wearing a very loud sequined green dress and hat. How may I help you today? I made it to you guys went to the magic shop, so I heard somebody say what, so I'm explaining.
Well, I guess I'll start with asking, good day. We're in kind of an urgent, rushed need of a few things.
Well, it is never good to rush when dealing with magic, but I'll see what I can do. What can I help you with?
Simple healing potions seem to be something we are in great need of, unfortunately.
Well, I did just finish a new batch last night. Usually it gets bought up by the guard, but you've come here pretty early today, so you are in luck. I have 5 potions. 2 normal ones, 2 greater ones, and 1 grand one.
How much would that all be?
Well, let's see. The normal ones would be 60 gold each. Actually 60 gold. The larger ones will be 110 gold each, and the grand one will be 200 gold.
What are the... Okay.
I'm going to hand her 120 gold and grab the 2 regular ones from her.
Well, gentlemen, is there anything else I can do for you today?
Did you find anything else out about that pastry? What I left with you?
Oh, yes, the pastries. Seems to... truly remarkable. Something inside them. It seems to be... of the schools of both protection, abjuration, that is to say, and enchantment as well. Although I'm still working on trying to um, find the exact components. Quite remarkable and very powerful indeed. It seems that they would protect you from the nightmares of this land, as well as give you a vision of something that would please you greatly. And as far as I can tell from from experimenting on my assistant, that's pretty much it. Although she has been annoyingly asking to have more of them.
Who?
My assistant, who I've fed your pastry to.
Is your assistant a normal person?
No. After all, she is a user of the magical arts.
Well, maybe if I get another one, I'll bring it back.
I'm sure she would be most appreciative. She has been quite insistent. Also, someone has noise coming from the background.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
This is gonna hand her 110 gold and grab one of the graders.
Okay. Thank you very much for your business.
I hand one of those potions I got to Varys, and I say, stay quick with it if somebody needs it. We want a couple of people to have these. And then I hand the other one to Fit, or no, you just got two. I hold on to the other one that I bought.
Yeah, I just grabbed a grader.
Yeah, so.
I still have a superior for the record.
Got that. And
A superior.
I haven't held on to that bad boy for a long time.
What about the one on the table? Who has that one?
I grabbed that on the way out, so. Here I've got that one, which was basically like a grater, I think. And then
It was a grader, yes. It was,
That was also a grader.
yeah, 44 plus 4.
That's right. So yeah. Does everybody have something that they can heal with?
Or heal somebody else with.
Exactly. Anybody not have something? Cool.
Yeah, the only thing I'm sitting with is the potion of vitality.
Oh. I'm going to hand you regular healing potion too then.
Okay.
I can heal with magic too, so don't need as many. I don't know how good I'm going to do doing support healing.
Madame Father says, well, is there anything else I can help with, gentlemen?
Sorry, I've been talking on mute this whole time.
Oh, sorry,
no.
Varys.
You've watched Varys speaking, but you can't hear a word he's saying.
Varys has taken up a career in miming.
Yeah, so I'll say to Tarmogen, look, I can pitch in here too. So if we need to get another one, then you can have I'll buy another healing potion and you can have it. Since you gave me yours or whatever, we'll have one each.
Well, I've already got one. Hold on to your money for now. Okay. I'll hit you up later.
And well, is there a slot on here for say how much you're in debt to someone?
Not really. You can just note it down somewhere.
So I'll write a little IOU on a little scratch pad and hand it over to.
Don't worry, Charles.
Something tells me Tarmogen doesn't forget.
Yeah, he won't forget that. Tarmogen likes people having debt to him. But yeah, I guess. Unless there's anything else, I guess we can hit this interesting encounter.
Let's roll.
Do it.
Alrighty. So, as you guys make your way away towards the nearest gate to where you were told this Mustani caravan is hiding.
As we approach the gates, Norm gestures and is surrounded by a light blue aura now that shimmers as he casts mage armor.
I walk up to whoever's manning the gate. I assume the gates stay closed, or are they open?
The gates, like always, are completely closed. Actually, you guys should be able to see it.
Oh, I'm outside, so sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh, wait, no, it's... Well, okay. You guys, seeing the gates closed, one of the guards come down, approaches you. Ah, we were told by Captain Isaac you will be coming today. Be careful out there. There's been reported of increased werewolf activity in the area. Be very
That's what I
careful.
was going to ask, and thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Open the gates! And you see the chains are being raising their iron bars up, allowing you guys to exit.
Starting to look at everybody, and I go, shall we?
We shall.
The gates. As soon as the last of you exits the gates, immediately close behind you. Good luck out there! The guard calls from the top of the wall.
Lovely.
Got your back from way back here.
Alrighty. So, guys, head towards this, the place where you were told on the note to reach, where, let me just make sure that I'm not fucking up, make sure dynamic lighting's on. Yes, it is, daylight mode's on, good. Okay. Honey? Thanks. And I'll put you in the new... Alrighty, you guys enter the forest. According to the intel you received, the Bastani caravan should be somewhere around here. Let me just get...
Hello, hold up. I can see them.
Oh, yes.
Just get the music replaced. Actually, no, I'm just going to use this.
Hey, real quick, while we're waiting, I totally spaced out, or I was looking up some other stuff for my character when we discussed this. But what's the quest that we're going on right now, or what are we?
We
What are
received a
starting?
note. We received a note of a Vistani caravan, and they want us to investigate it ASAP to see if there's a connection with the what's going on in the town. We got a note from Captain Isaac.
Okay.
Right, the daytime forest seems almost busy. Like it seems that in the morning time, before true night descends, despite the very small amount of daylight, there's some semblance of life around this forest, as dark as it is. Varys, are you wearing your Pifwafwi or are you keeping it in your bag?
Well, I was having it on. I mean, so I'm not going to change where my mind was. So there was. I know that it kind of degrades, but I have it on, and it is transferable, right? Once you put it on. I didn't ask that.
No, it is transferable. Like all you need to do is you were told by Honorum to make sure it doesn't get hit by sunlight. Because once
You
it's
don't want to be wearing it in the daytime if you can.
yeah, because right now it's daytime. So once it gets once it's
yeah.
in
Sorry, I didn't catch that part. Then no, I wouldn't. If I knew that before and it was daytime, then I would not.
You're good. You're good. I figured as much.
Yeah.
Like, hey DM, can I ruin with a magic item I just got? No, I know that you wouldn't do that. Alrighty. So,
My token can see the caravan. Is that accurate?
if your token can see something, then yes.
All right. What am I seeing up ahead of me with this group?
You can see like some distance ahead, hidden between the trees. Some people in the equipment in Vistani, weapons at the side, discussing things. Doesn't seem that they have noticed all of you quite yet. They seem to be camping and talking and chatting in Barovian.
Let's be careful, guys. The Vistani have been our friends in the past.
I only see two. I can see Honorum's kind of.
We see 5.
At least 6. Well, are these bushes up here capable of providing cover? Are they thick enough right here next to us?
Yeah, they're pretty thick. They're a little bit hard to move through. They're considered difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm not worried about traveling through it. I'm going to kind of duck back and wave everybody to me. And I'm going to send Parvis into the tree branches just above them to just kind of scope out and see what he sees.
Okay. Are you still able to control Parvis? I think you should be.
Oh, didn't realize you had him on there. Right?
I just checked him out.
So I guess he would just kind of fly up in a treetop over just to where he can see.
You should be able to see through his token, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just.
Okay. You see several Vistana. They look fairly different from the Vistani, from the Master of Clan that you had dealing with Madame Ava and all that. These guys look much rougher, and like you based. I imagine you're not exactly a stranger to the rougher side of people, and you definitely you would have no problem placing these faces at some city tavern, even outside of Barovia. You see that they have some kind of strange cargo. It seems to be a cage. A woman with light purple skin, white hair, and red eyes. An elf of some sort is sitting in a cage, looking rather miserable. As the Vistani around her are fishing, chatting, and basically taking a break. Enjoying their breakfast.
Right. I'm quietly relating in detail as much as I can to my companions. So they know what we're dealing with.
It's like standing in the wide open. Can they see us? Have they taken notice of us?
Now we're
Now,
hiding.
you guys are like far enough, but nobody's rolling stealth yet. So if you guys approach without stealthing, they probably would take notice. As far as you can tell, like maybe there are guards that you just can't see.
Varus is going to whisper and ask the group if the Stani are friends. Are we expecting trouble from this group? What are you thinking?
These are not the same Vistani that we met before. This is a rough crew. I don't think we should play our hand completely in the open just yet.
Willing to trade. They're businessmen first and foremost, in my experience with them, and our experience with them.
Perhaps most of us should maybe flank around while a few of us go and speak to them. What do you think?
I think I can flank or I can be a support for going up. Just I'm not sure who else. I might not be the best person to have the conversation, but I can certainly provide some support.
Varus, seeing you with a bow, I think you should be hanging back a little bit and making use of that.
Right.
Honor him too seems to work better at a distance. Fisk is a wild card. Let's not let him know we have a wild card. Virgil, would you care to join me and go talking to these gentlemen? And while we are talking to them, everyone can kind of fan out to the best position they can. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Nobody disagrees. I'm gonna slowly walk. Hopefully Urgel's following me. You can't control his token.
Oh, Urgel following? Okay.
And
As soon as he does that, Fisk is gonna take off into the brush. I'm gonna pull the Volktusha over and stealthily make my way around.
Are you doing it quietly, Fisk?
As far around to the as quietly as I can with a movement of 60.
Okay, so stealth, please.
Over here.
Okay. So do give me a stealth check, as if you're trying to do so stealthily.
I'm gonna give it a wide berth. I'm gonna probably stay about 40 feet away from him.
Okay. See a couple of them turning their heads as they hear some rustle in the bushes. Like you are moving pretty fast. So Fisk, the thing is, when you're stealthing, you are moving at half speed. So at 60, that would put you at 30. So you could probably make your way about, like if you start here, when you use the Volktusha, you could probably put yourself here. So it all depends when you put down the Volktusha. When you activate its effect. But probably here.
As soon as Armington started walking forward.
Okay. It's probably you'd be around here then.
Sure.
So each square is
Around
5
there.
feet, correct?
Each square is 5 feet, yes.
Does this, if I move right here, does that give me any kind of partial cover?
Right now, no. You're standing in the open.
So if I go right here, then I can still see them, according to my map. But does that give me like half cover, or am I fully covered where I'm not even visible to?
Also, like you're still like you because you can still see them. Like if you were standing like here, you would have pretty much full cover, I would say, or at least 3/4 cover. I would say full cover if you're standing right there.
So I'm looking for a place where I can take a shot with a bow, but have as much cover as possible. Is basically.
You could do like shoot. You can move here, shoot, and then move back.
I'll do that right there.
Okay. But yeah, to imagine as you approach with the Orgal, as you approach with Orgal, you see a whistle from the trees, and everybody immediately snaps their attention. Like hands go to swords or crossbows. You see the woman in the cage like turn to see like the source of the commotion. A couple of the guards here move forward, and you see that the camp is all paying attention towards you.
Put
And
my hands
Orgal.
up. Say, gentlemen, we just want to talk.
The two guards move aside to reveal a man with a pipe in his mouth and quite a rough, I think, appearance. You see that he has a rapier on one hip and a dirk on the other. Move his pipe from one of his mouth to the other. You want to talk, huh? You want to talk, huh? Well, talk. How did you find us, my friend? We're not exactly advertised.
Yeah. The town has an interest in knowing who's around. You receive. It's okay.
Yes, people of Valaki do have a tendency to shove their nose where it might get nicked off. Well,
I've run into a few Vistani, and I've actually found them to be quite wonderful hosts.
that we are, usually. Unfortunately, my
Unless given
friend,
reason not to. I understand.
we are currently in the middle of a business trip. Not exactly in the mind or the setting to host any guests at the moment. You will have to forgive us our rudeness.
Well, and normally I would be of exactly such a mind as to simply walk on. One does know when to walk on.
Good, that is my favorite kind of person.
But I also have a vested interest in what is occurring around the town. So I do have to ask, what is occurring around the town, and should I be concerned?
Roll me persuasion check.
Woot woot.
Well, right now, some of our friends, furrier friends, are quite unhappy with the town. Seems they have something cooking up. In addition, one hears whispers. Let's just say you probably don't want to be a Valakian a few days from now.
That too is known. I look at Urgle. Say, what do you think?
Just as much as we do.
What was that? I missed that.
Just as much as we do.
So, who's your guest?
Oh, don't worry about her. We found her. We found her, and she's going to make a little visit to the Lord of the Land, as is customary. Don't worry. We're taking care, making sure she is perfectly comfortable.
So you're being paid for her.
We hope to be. I mean, look at that. Not every day that someone finds a female dusk elf after all this time. We should get some pretty good money, either from the Lord or from one of the dusk elves, in the area around Valaki. Start a breeding program. Who knows? How much
I
we
look over at
pay?
Urgle. I look quick over at Urgle and I say, what do you think? Fuck these guys?
How much?
Hello? Urgle? What did you say?
How much?
You're coming in a little bit static here, girl. I just heard something. How much?
Asking how much?
For her? Well, 1,000 lord heads.
And a price not worth half of what I am. I would suggest that perhaps you should just put your face in the dirt and let your men walk away. And I'm going to cast a suggestion on him.
On
These
the
guys.
leader? There, it's verbal and M.
I would assume I would still have the wand on me.
Unfortunately, probably not.
Okay, well, in that case, I
The-
would just tell him that without casting the spell.
If it was only verbal, I would have allowed it. But basically, I take somatic spells to mean you need a wand or something. But the thing is, it has a material which they would have taken your component couch or your wand or whatever.
On my wand? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I still want to say that perhaps you should
Sure.
just put your face in the dirt.
The man laughs out loud. 5-1. The Lord is going to love this one. He's going to like her. He likes his woman with a little bit of juice. You know, catch my meaning.
Termagent's gonna draw his rapier, step forward, and hit this fucker with green flame.
As soon as he draws your rapier, everyone else does.
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy draws his rapier and Dirk, and I'd like everybody to roll me initiative, please. Unfortunately, I'm not going to let you have a free attack
Free
because
while they were talking.
they've been.
Started climbing the tree. Started moving forward a little bit. So I'll let you kind of decide how far forward.
Go. I would say because you're stealthing, you were moving at half movement. Probably at around, I would say here. Alrighty.
Ah, crap. I wasn't selected.
I can't see. I can't see anything.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
I
Did I place you?
would have moved somewhere where I can see.
Yeah. Sorry, I accidentally placed you inside of a tree.
Oh, yeah, when you get a chance to add my initiative, it was 7. I forgot to highlight.
Sure. Let me. Okay, time to roll initiatives. And I'll also get some combat music.
Ah.
Hey guys, I actually I have to go, but I trust Urgel and DM's hands.
No worries. I gotcha.
Have a good night, man.
Just because I don't have a computer and this is going to be kind of difficult anyway, so I might as well just roll out for now.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Glad you could be here for this.
Yeah,
that was pretty sweet. It was worth it. All right, I'll see you
Alrighty.
next week.
Okay, whose initiative am I missing on the order?
Armitage 7.
Tomajan. Okay, Tomajan 7. Okay. Did you go roll? I'll go.
Guess I do need to roll it still, don't I?
Okay. Now to roll the Vistani's initiatives. This might take me a couple of moments, guys, so do bear with me.
Oh, that's right. You said I don't get a free attack. Oh well, that would have been lovely.
They were watching you closely, like they could.
Yeah,
You know.
that's all right. But it is a shame to waste.
Okay.
Damn.
I think that's everybody. Oh, wait.
We really know how to pick our fights, don't we, boys?
There we go.
Roll initiative for the draft horse.
Alrighty, honor him. Go ahead. Seems negotiations have broke down.
I can see from the bushes that the parley has ended as everyone draws their swords. I step out of the bush.
You're muted.
Of course I am. I see that the parley has ended as everyone draws their swords, so I step out of the bush. If I can move, but I can't seem to move. Select move. Okay, so start letting me move. Anyway, I'll move down 2, and I'm gonna put my hands out, and I'm gonna make a box with my fingers. And as I put my fingers together, you can see lights of lines kind of start drawing this cube. And I pull it up like this, and you can see down here a cube starts to form. And it is going to be a 30-foot cube. It's going to start there. Do you see that, Dan?
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing a small cube on your square.
No, I'm looking down here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my
Okay.
apologies. Okay,
Yeah,
so it'll
no
be
problem.
try to use the arrow tool. The arrow tool is more like exact because it doesn't go away. Are you pointing here or here? The arrow tool is on the left. Right into the magnifying glass.
All right, so right here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically 5 feet down, it's going to start from there, and
Mm-hmm.
it's going to go 6 cubes over. Sorry, it's going to start from here. Okay. And then it's going to go 6 feet, 30 feet down. And I'm casting Hypnotic Pattern.
Ooh la la. Okay. Nautic pattern. Yeah. Glowing stick. Okay. This is a interesting pattern. Pattern appears per moment for inches. Each in this area, this pattern must make a wisdom saving throw and a failed save. The creature becomes charmed for the duration. Oh, creature's capacity has a 0. Okay.
So a DC 16.
So everybody in 30 feet rolls wisdom. Okay.
In that square that I drew.
Over here.
So it's going to be...
Yeah. Just keep the square there for me for a moment so I can see who's included. If you could redraw the square, that would be grand. Yeah. Right click will keep it clicked. So like this. Like this. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot of wisdom saves that I have to roll. Ben, I'd like you to roll me your character's wisdom saving throw as well. Alrighty. Damn, that's everybody except for one. God damn it. Alrighty, let's start. Let's get started.
I'm rolling a 20 for Parvis. I'm assuming he also has to.
Yep.
Nope, I'm casting it south of him. Oh, Parvis, sorry.
Right,
Parvis
yeah,
is your
Parvis.
owl, right? Yeah, I have no idea
Yes,
where
Yes,
that
he's
was.
in there. That's all right.
Sorry, I can't even see most of the guys.
That's okay. That's okay.
Alrighty. That's
Parvis is
him.
napping.
And he got a 15. What's your DC? 16. So
16,
he
yeah.
fails. Okay. Amazing. Fucking wizards. Jesus Christ. What a spell!
Just learned it.
Is that from Tasha or some shit? Jesus Christ. They don't even get new saves.
Yeah, DC 16.
15.
Hypnotic pattern?
Wisdom
No, that's just
16.
from the
That's
PHP,
old.
man.
Actually, isn't it?
17. Alrighty, this one is down as well. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let's see. Wisdom. 17. Okay, so she's fine. $18, he's fine. I can't believe you neutered the fucking captain. Okay. He is fine. I'm just going one by one because otherwise I might lose track.
Yeah.
Of 20, he's
Or-
fine.
Jesus Christ, what a waste. Should have fireballed. 21.
Oh, so, like suddenly just started rolling really well.
Are you adding a +5?
No, this the last one just rolled a 19. They only had like a +2.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This one has a 16. Yeah, this guy had a 0. Alrighty.
So we got 1.
These are
All
all
that.
Two. Good rolls that I'm not gonna get to roll on my paladin. So there we
3.
go. This one fails. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da. 12. This one's down again as well. Alrighty. And I think the horse. Okay. I think that's all of them.
Alright.
Actually, no. No, yes, that is all of them. There we go. Alrighty, honor him. Are you concentrating on the spell? I think it's a concentration spell.
It is. And
Let's go ahead and put that on yourself. Did you cast? Okay. Are you under the effects of mage armor, by the way?
I am.
Okay. Alrighty, that's that. You guys see an explosion of colors and a bunch of the Vistani like. Alrighty. This one is not fooled. Is going to make his way through the trees in order to intercept, and is going to dash, making his way over here. Well, because this is difficult terrain, but he'll only be able to get here. Taking out his sword. According to hypnotic pattern, he's just kind of standing there, mouth open, slightly drooling. Alrighty. This fella is going to move forward and Captain, what's wrong with you? And just like start shaking him like violently, shaking him out of his stupor. But that's the end of. So the effect does end on him, but that took his action, and so that's 2 turns wasted on the Vistani side. This guy is blah. Urgal is going to go into a rage as thunder starts cackling off his body. Alrighty, he's going to go into a blood rage, and he's going to go and swing on the captain. Actually, no, he's not going to do that. Instead, he's going to cast Shocking Hands. Which adds up to 9, and he's going to be targeting... Cone, tuck, tuck, tuck. 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 saves they need to make me. That's an 11. I'm afraid we got to this point a little bit late in the day. Are you guys okay to continue for another 15 minutes or so?
Yeah, it's only
fine.
9:30.
Okay. 17, this guy takes half, which is 9 divided by 5, 4.
They are rolling good tonight.
Yeah, alrighty. In response to Urgal's attack, the woman over here is going to run forward as she draws a short sword. A couple of short swords. Okay, and she's going to actually use a sneak attack. Advantage on tackles and creature, and you hit the. Doesn't have advantage on that. She only has sneak attack. Alrighty. First time using Move like this. Okay. Short sword. And that's a 13, which does not penetrate Orgal's defenses. What the fuck? Oh, I accidentally moved her before him. That's fine. I'll just have him. This guy moves forward, drawing out a scimitar and standing guard in front of the cage. Then she took her turn. This guy is out of it. Varys, you're up.
Okay, I can't see some of the. I'm gonna move up 15 feet because I'm having trouble seeing. Okay, and then out of the three individuals who are below Urgle, like the one right to his south and southwest and southeast, do any of those appear to have the least amount of armor? Can I tell which one is, or is it all the same?
Which one? Roll me a perception check, I would say that.
Okay.
Can't really tell, like with the moving everyone's moving and like swinging, and it's hard to tell for the rush. It seems they all seem kind of the same. Maybe some less than the others, but it's hard to tell with all the moving around.
So then the I think it was you said it was a female who just tried the sneak attack over on the southwest of Urgle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot at that bitch.
Okay, go ahead. As your arrow slashes through the air, like she takes a dagger, the arrow is snapped in half, is cut in half. Varys, since you are, since the party is currently at level 5, that means you have a extra attack as a fighter.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have an extra attack. Okay, well, then I am going to do it again.
Okay.
Time to increase my odds a little bit.
Oh shit! Okay, if that was with sharpshooter, that would have been a lot of damage. That would even been more, but that's 10. As he goes and she tries it again. This time, like a little bit too late, and it catches right in the shoulder, and she staggers a bit from the force of the arrow. Alrighty, Varys.
Fantastic.
That was.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say I'm going to move back into partial cover.
Okay.
And that's going to end my turn. So,
this guy is there. This guy is done. The horse is like getting nervous. Shit, like it's like pawing in place. Doesn't like the smell of blood it's smelling. Its eyes are kind of like going wide and like rolling a bit in its head. Fisk. Doesn't seem anyone has noticed you so far.
I'm going to next tree. Seeing that the horse is loopy, take I don't want the horse to take off with the cart. I'm gonna take my action and I'm gonna cast darkness horse.
Darkness on the horse's
Basically
area?
simulating blinders. The horse's area is simulating blinders so that it calms it down.
Okay, so I think darkness is 15 feet. So like this, or like this? Actually, I think it would be larger, because it's like 15 feet from the center.
Yeah, but
It's 20 foot.
20 foot. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's basically a...
Yeah.
Yeah, fireball size.
Yeah.
Like this, would you say? Like, is that where you're placing it, would you say?
I mean, maybe a little bit over to the right to encompass the guy who's kind of in La La Land.
Okay, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Darkness
Also
descends.
wanna
Now,
obscure the vision of the
I'll remind you, Fisk, you can see through the darkness.
thing in the cage.
And you can see through it. Alrighty, darkness descends. I don't know how horses react to the light suddenly going away. So I'm going to roll a wisdom saving throw for the horse to see how it would react. An 8. Okay. Fisk, what would you... Is that the end of your turn, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
It is a 15-foot radius. I just put it in chat.
Ah, okay. I'll make it slow. Shrink it a
I
bit.
think. To get up, I want to up on this guy right here. Yeah. And I'm just gonna wait right there. If he moves, if he twitches, swipe at him.
Alrighty, to imagine.
I don't
Hmm.
have an action left.
Come on, I'm gonna get the guard captain, square, rapier, green flame blade.
See him trying to bring his dirk and rapier up to guard, but you go in the space between them and you stab him right in the chest. Alrighty, green flame blade. Since you're level 5, it's 1d8 plus 3, and then I've next. Yeah, okay. So go ahead and roll that.
Alright, so that's 26.
Holy shit! 1d8 plus 4.
Yep.
Wait. Something's gone awry.
Lead from the target.
Because it says rolling 10. I don't know what the 10 is. What does that mean, rolling 10 equals 10?
Oh, hold on. Rolls.
Green flame blade, okay. Okay, when you stab them... okay, you stab them, and then that, they get the hurty from the stab.
Right.
And then another creature takes the fire damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. So the flame
Fifth
jumps...
level,
Okay.
right.
The
but
fifth level, the target
melee
gets
attack
1d8.
goes next to D8. Why did it go to 10?
Yeah, this is
Should've
like a
been
needlessly
D8.
complicated spell, so...
It is a pain in the ass. Yeah, it does an extra
Yeah, so-
damage on my hit and an extra damage on the bounce.
Okay, so that's a
But I
16.
think it's supposed to be 8, not a 10.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know why it's showing a 10.
yeah. So it's an additional 1d8
Plus
damage.
your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah. So the yeah, exactly. So go ahead and roll me
Yeah, I just
1d8
rolled
plus 4 for the secondary targets. All right. All right. So that's a 5. Which one do you want it to go to?
This guy right there.
Which one?
This guy
Okay.
right there.
Okay. It's bloodied.
And then I'm going to use my disengage to get to the cart right here.
Okay.
Let me get back to, hold on. Now, at that point, I don't have enough movement to get on the cart, do I? Kind of an action, I would think.
Yeah, you don't really have.
Okay.
You don't really have left.
Okay, then that's, yeah, I just got next to the cart, so, and that's where
Okay.
I stopped.
Yeah, you see the woman. She has. It seems that she's just has the clothing on her back and nothing else. It seems that they took everything else. Zareeen, you see these humans are now battling the Vistani who have had you since. Who have your captors. Is there anything you'd like to try, do, or say?
Yeah, so my hands are tied up, so I can't do somatic.
Your hands themselves are not tied up.
So
But
if
the
it's
thing
verbal
is,
and
with it-
somatic,
If it's just verbal, you can do it. Somatic, like, would require, like, to move, like, the cage is small. And, like, you don't have your wand. Like, your wand is required for somatic components.
I think it's required for. Okay, that's up to you. Okay, if it's required,
Material.
that's material, I
Material
think, isn't it? And
weapons.
arcane focus is
Is it?
material. Yeah, arcane focus replaces material. Somatic means I just move my hands. But it's your call. So
I'll say for now, go ahead and you can do somatic.
okay, and do I see a lock? Am I in the darkness that the Catman that I saw just cast, or am I not in the darkness?
Technically, you are in this darkness.
So I
Space in
can't
the
see
darkness.
anything.
You're a little bit out of it. Like, I'll
I
say, like,
tried
if
to
you
cast-
can. Yeah, like, I'll say that you're, like, half in and half out. You're mostly out. You can see everything except, like, the front of your cage. The
While I've
door
been
is. The door is over here at the back.
Okay, while I've been in this cage, have I noticed that there's a lock anywhere?
Yes, there is. They let you out. You go to the bathroom, and they usually unlock it over here.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon right in front of the lock because it's just verbal and somatic.
Okay.
And attack the lock.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Okay, I didn't know if you had the art for the Spiritual Weapon or not. Doesn't really matter.
No, I forgot. I did forget to put it in.
That's fine. I got a more zoomed in thing, anyways. Okay, Spiritual Weapon.
Alrighty. Go ahead and
I
roll
don't
that
know if
damage.
I thought that was a 27. I thought that was damage. My bad.
Alrighty. The knife that appears slams down on the lock, shaking it about. It's not quite broken, but you think one or two more good whacks will get it open.
And for my action, can I just try to kick it open?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a d20 plus your strength or dexterity.
Alright. D20. And my dexterity's +3, so 22.
Go ahead and roll me. So that's 1 plus 3, so that's 4. Alrighty, thank you. And you can't really use a move action, so I'll believe that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
This fella over here is going to move to the other side of Tomajan. And he's going to use his scimitar. Once and then twice. Second one misses. No, second one does hit because he has advantage. He's flanking. You take 10 slashing damage. Just go with his scimitar.
Hold up. I'm going to use my uncanny dodge reaction.
For the first one, I imagine.
Yep. I
Alrighty.
think that was.
That's 7 damage overall then instead.
3. Okay.
Meanwhile, this guy over here is going to slash. No, try to use a spear to stab at Urgal. He does not have multi-attack. That's a 17. And that's a hit on poor Urgal. Although it only does 3, and you see Urgal raising lightning blue eyes at the guy, who begins to realize he's not exactly in a good position. This guy is going to use his action to shake his fellow out of his stupor. And that will be the end of his turn. This guy, who's just has a huge cat in front of him, is going to
Behind him.
behind him. He's going to take out a heavy crossbow. And and he's going to crossbow. He has a target out in front of him. He's going to take out his mace and is going to whack it at Tomajan. Uh, 8 and 3. I believe that's an 11. And that is the end of his turn. So yeah.
11, right?
Yeah. Honor him. Your turn once more.
I'm going to target the leader with 3 magic missiles.
Alright.
Actually, make that 4.
Okay. Second level casting. Go for it. 5. 4. 3. 9. 10, 11, 12. 16. The barrage hits them.
That's it.
Alrighty. There you are. We do not like witches in our midst. He takes out a dagger and you like 2 daggers at you. Honor him. Alright, one of them hits. Honor him. Go ahead and give me a... I guess you'd probably drop your concentration since... Actually, you wouldn't know. Honor him, do you drop your concentration?
Nope.
Or do you wish to roll for it anyways?
15.
This did take the 6 damage.
I am going to use Arcane Deflection. Add +4 bonus to my AC to the
Why
end
isn't
of...
that a disadvantage if he's in cover?
Because Honor him is not in cover from this guy.
Yeah. I'm going to use my Arcane Deflection as a reaction, gaining +4 to my AC, which is now 19.
Which is enough to deflect, like the dagger. As the dagger flies towards you, you're like... It flies off. The second dagger, let's see. 24, unfortunately. You rolled a 19. I believe the second dagger will hit you for a 6.
Okay, now I gotta make Constitution saves. Where are you? I made it.
You do. Alrighty. The leader of the bandits is going to use his dirk and rapier to flank with the Vistani assassin and attack Ogle from the back. Alright, he misses. Then he does his dirk. And then he tries with his dirk again. It's a bonus action. Alrighty. So 2 dirk attacks land. Nuggel's side like just stabs it viciously into Ugle's side. Ugle grunts in agony. Okay. This guy over here is going to move next to Ogle, slash at him with a scimitar, and then a dagger. Neither of those hit. Okay. Actually, 16 does hit. But, let's see. This one over here is going to... God. Take out... his spear and chuck it at Urgal. He misses. Urgal, for his part, and brings out his great sword.
Is he taking half damage on all this?
Why would he?
Because he raged?
He's a blood ragers. Blood ragers do not get resistance to damage.
Ah.
He's going to swing his great axe. That definitely hits. That leader. Oh, fuck. That's a 16. And then he swings it again. Oh my lord. Oh, that's a 15. The leader is really not looking good. And then as a bonus action, he's going to explode his thunder on him. Which I think I should change it to his charisma. No, it's just a 1d8. Like the leader goes from being fine to being on the verge of death. He's a scorched mess, scorched and bleeding mess. This one, seeing what is happening, is going to roll a wisdom saving throw against fear. Alrighty. Just to maintain his courage, and he attacks Talmagin for 5 damage. This one is going to try to short sword. That was my Constitution saving throw. What the fuck? Oh no, that's the wrong one. This is not this. No. Yeah, okay. I have two versions of this NPC, like a
Ah.
low CR one and a higher CR one. I'm like, huh? And this is the higher CR one. Let me just there we go. Just ignore the damage. It just takes the 4 piercing.
Who was that? Who took that for?
Urgal.
Oh, okay. All right.
This guy is seeing how terrible condition his leader is going to roll wisdom saving throw against fear, and succeed as well. But he's going to move forward the margin and attempt to attack you with a spear, and do pretty well. 7.
Ooh. Okay.
Alrighty. Varys, it's your turn.
Okay, what's the black broken heart?
Means the person is bloody. They're at
Okay.
50% of their health points or under.
Good. So, Varys wasn't expecting this guy over here to pop out of nowhere. So, I'm going to have to take care of this guy. So, I'm going to shoot this that guy right there. Okay.
Mhm.
And then we'll do that. And we'll do Peter.
Kill the leader! Kill the leader!
Okay.
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 And
that's 12. Unfortunately, that does miss.
Okay. Then I'm going to move.
Mhm.
I'm going to move to 25 feet to right here. Okay.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use my face step, which in my current season, before I teleport, which I'm going to teleport back, but before this person needs to take a wisdom saving throw or be frightened by me until the end of my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
7.
they're frightened, and then I'm going to. So my face step is going to take me back here, and then I am going to shoot the boss.
Okay. Pretty clever.
Let's
Nice.
try. I'm just going to use my longbow. I don't want to hit this guy.
A 15 on the boss.
Yeah.
That'll be a hit.
Right.
And 6, like, you see the arrow, like, he turns around just like in time to catch the arrow in his other eye, in his good eye, and falls backwards, dead.
Nice. It's good eye.
Yeah.
Lady Varys, I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Nice.
This one is actually still, but so he has no turn. The draft horse, being exposed to darkness, out of nowhere. It can't see what's going on there itself. It's hearing the sounds of combat. It's smelling blood. The horse is spooked, and the thing that happens with the spooked horse, and it begins charging forward with the gun.
Damn it! I knew that was happening.
No, because if it's a forested area, it is an extremely difficult terrain. In this case, so it's not going to get all that far. Only, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. Actually, it's less than that. Alrighty. Fisk.
I'm just gonna look at the horse and walk up to this guy, and from behind, I'm gonna hit him in the small of the back. See how that goes.
Okay, go with advantage.
Disadvantage, so take the left.
No, it was advantage, I said. But 25. Okay.
Yeah,
roll damage.
I had it set to disadvantage, so.
And yeah,
And I'm gonna work my way up and hit him in the base of the neck. Skull.
uh, 10, 13. 13, unfortunately, does not hit. You twist around, you're no longer hidden. Unfortunately, 13 does miss.
And as soon as he turns around, he's gonna get a foot right across the face.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna spend a key point, do flurry of blows.
Unfortunately, like, it kind of manages to duck under it just in time. Alrighty, Fisk,
And
that's the
one
end of
more
it.
time, I'm gonna do a
Oh yeah, you have 4 attacks now when you do Flurry of Blows.
backflip and catch him under the chin.
Ah,
One more time, catch him under the chin.
Yeah, crunch. Wait, we're 24, 13, that's your 2 attacks, and then 9, 23. Okay. 9. Boof. Bada-ba-dum, bada-ba-bum, bada-ba-bum. Alrighty, Fisk. You hear the crunch of teeth as you forcefully force his jaws close together. You're like, teeth. Alrighty, Fisk, that's the end of your turn, I believe.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. To margin.
1, 2, 3,
All right.
4. Yep.
I'm gonna disengage first. Okay, I've got all kinds of difficult-looking terrain around me. It looks like the clearest direction is where the carriage went. So I can go what, 15 feet in this? Is this difficult, or is it open?
No, just the water. Just the water portion will count as 10 feet, but aside from that, you should be fine.
All right. All right.
Shit. I am flanking with Ptarmigan.
You were.
And then
Missed it,
so
though.
I'm gonna get to there. All right. I'm gonna get to there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit the old spells. And on myself.
Alrighty.
9. Why does it do sneak on that? That makes no sense.
Because you probably have sneak ticked.
Oh yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah.
I sneak attack my dead wounds.
Sneak attack with a band-aid. All right.
Alright, you heal for 9 points.
Still bloodied, but I'm better.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Zareeen, like this animal that you've grown to really hate over the last period of time that you've been in the custody of these fellows is currently carrying you throughout the forest away from the conflict and your captors. Is there anything you'd like to try to do?
I'm guessing my spiritual weapon didn't follow me.
No, unfortunately, that's not how it works.
Yeah, so I am going to check my spells really quick because new character who this. Ray of Frost is verbal and somatic. Can I cast that at the lock?
Sure.
Casting that at the lock.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that some damage.
Okay, 6 damage to the lock.
6 damage, like some frost goes around the lock.
Doesn't break open.
It's crackling a little bit. It seems it's pretty close to breaking. It's pretty close to breaking.
Then, out of frustration, because my spiritual weapon's still up, because I'm still within 60 feet of where I cast it, I'm gonna stab the guy just south of the fire with it. Out of frustration.
Sure. I tried to upload it, and it stuck my roll 20, so I'll try to do it again after the game. Alrighty.
I'm trying to figure out how to roll damage again because I cast it already.
Well, you just need to roll an attack roll again.
You're asking me to cast it at what level?
That's weird. It shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I scrolled back up to where it said spiritual weapon.
Yeah, just choose level 2.
Oh, there we go.
Alrighty.
No idea.
You do need to roll you do need to roll an attack roll because you critted with that attack. So okay, I'm just gonna go to your sheet and try it for you from there.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
No worries, we'll figure it out. Question: are you guys good to go still? Because we are at 10 o'clock, or would you guys like to continue next week?
Yeah, I'm not here.
I'm up for whatever.
I'm not here next week, so
What's up?
I'm not around next week, so I vote to keep going.
I'm okay to keep going. Ferris, how about you?
Let's keep going.
Yeah. Grab a cigarette, but I'm gonna keep playing.
Ferris, you're muted.
I said I'm drinking IPA and playing D&D, so I'm totally fine.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I'm guessing a 9 or a 10 misses the guy, so I miss when I try to stab him. That ends my turn.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's see.
Varus also reminds me I'm out of beer, and I live half an hour from the store, so this is frustrating.
Alrighty, this guy is going to slash twice at Fisk. Missing the first time, but I think hitting the second time. Oh,
Just hits the second time.
damnable cat.
Armor class is 17.
17 meets beats. He rolled a 17.
Yep.
So you do take 4 slashing damage. Alrighty. This fella is going
Down
to...
at the slash and look back at him.
Let's see. He's going to roll a wisdom saving throw against, like, seeing the fate of his capital. Damn, rolled really well. And he's going to...
Bitch, just fucking run away. God damn it.
Ogon's going to slam, like, his great axe in the way of the spear. Like, no! You are denied! This guy is going to... He's out of... He had his spear, and doesn't really have anything else, so... He... Okay. He'll kind of stare at Urgal and say, "A curse upon you!" And Urgal needs to roll me a wisdom saving throw. 14. Urgal is... This doesn't seem to be affected. The guy takes a step backwards. as he realizes that. This guy is going to move to flank Fisk and try to brain you with his mace once, twice, both hit. You take 9 points of damage, Fisk.
That's
Honor him.
I'm gonna target the guy to the right of Urgle with magic missiles, 2nd level. Magic missiles, 2nd level. The guy to the right of Urgle.
Well, lady.
Ooh, look at this
7,
max damage.
9, and 11, 12. Okay. He is bloodied and is in dire condition. Alrighty, on him. This guy.
I am going
Oh, sorry,
to. I can't move my character for some reason, but I'm gonna try and come in the bushes a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was because you were on the edge of a dynamic lighting.
Oh,
the
there we
chi.
go. Yeah, now I'm free.
The captain. Oh, sorry.
I'm basically just trying to hide from the guy who's over here who shot the daggers at me.
When the creature has disadvantage to build checks and tackles while the source of its fear is within line of sight, the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Just takes another couple of daggers, whips them both at Varys, and I think that's both a disadvantage. Yep, both a disadvantage. As he, let's see, dagger range, that's 20 and a 9. The first one hits, the second one misses, and the guy then turns tail and runs. So Varys, you take 4 piercing damage. One of the daggers catches you in the shoulder, but the other one, like, you just kind of tilt your head and goes, gets stuck in the tree.
Wipe off that little cat scratch.
Alrighty, the stunner bandit is going to disengage and run away. Retreat! Seeing his captain is going to roll. Just fails and joins them and running away. Urgal screams, "Guards, give me your head!" And swings his great axe twice. Once, twice. He is incapable of missing. Bop. Bop. 2 heads go flying. As he steps forward and woo! Like his deck is lightning at this guy.
And a spark.
Kills him as well. Urgal striding through the battlefield like a savage god of war is a sight to behold. Lightning crackling all around him. Alright, this bandit is going to basically slashes, but like he's so afraid he completely misjudges the distance, and then he's going to turn tail and run. Urgal gets an attack of opportunity.
So do I.
That's 24. That's a 16. The guy, you see a very Fisk and to imagine you guys see like a very grim sight of the guy turning tail and run, and Urgal just like goes slash. The head goes flying, but the body keeps running into the darkness, then stumbles in the water, and just kind of floats as the head rolls independently. She's dead. She's dead. Varys.
gonna move up right here. Actually, I'm gonna move up. I need to move up some more. Why can't I see anything? Can't.
The trees are in the way, basically.
Okay.
This
Well,
is a pretty heavily forested area. If you move, you
I
could
think
try
I
to
just moved 25 feet. Can I move one more?
Yes,
to right
you can.
here?
Yes.
Okay, that helps. Okay, so well, I mean, I don't really have much to do except build things. So I'm gonna shoot.
It is combat.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying that's usually the case in combat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot at this guy right here who's bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Take a shot at that guy. Yes.
Oh, unfortunately, that's a miss.
Okay. And then as my second action, I am going to hit him with magic missile. So I get to. That's 3 times, right?
So I couldn't quite catch it. What do you?
Magic missile.
You need a full action to cast a spell.
I get
usually.
2 actions.
Oh, are you using the action surge?
No, I get 2 actions as a fighter at level 2. Level 5.
Weapon attack.
2 attacks, yeah.
It's two attacks. It's 2 melee.
2 weapon attacks, yeah.
2 weapon attacks, not 2 actions. Yeah. You do have an ability that gives you a second action called Action Surge, which would let you make two weapon attacks and then cast a spell.
Okay, well, I've already rolled this, so I'll use my action surge. Why not?
Alrighty. Okay.
And so I do this 3 times, correct?
Okay. Yes.
Sorry, guys.
So that's another 2 magic missiles. That's 2, and 3. All right. The first one kills him. Do you want to direct your other 2 somewhere else?
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll hit the guy right up to his northeast.
Oh! All right, you hit them both. You still have 1 last weapon attack? Because you only rolled the first one.
Guy with my bow. Same guy that on my last attack.
Go for it.
All right, here we go. Well, why not?
That's 10, unfortunately.
Oh,
I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I play a paladin with a great weapon master with the same rules, and it can be frustrating when you miss so much. But this guy still, nobody. He's in the darkness. There's nobody to free him. The Japtos is still freaking out. Actually, now that it's out of the darkness, let's see if he feels better. Let's roll him a wisdom saving throw.
I vote no. Just
Yeah,
for
it
the
feels
chaos.
better. The
Okay.
horse advances a couple more feet, but then stops. Now that he's away from the darkness and the noise. Brisk.
So I'm gonna move. And then no, I can't see that guy anymore.
You have to make it to put a concentration on you since you have the
That way.
darkness cast. Mm-hmm.
I can roll Constitution saving throws if you want.
No, I forgot to ask. It's fine.
This guy first.
Alrighty. Top one?
The one in the north.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and lean down and kick him in the kidney.
Oh, well, he'll be pissing blood
Oh,
if he lives through this. Go for it. Nice. Oh! clutches his side.
He bloodied?
Oh, yes, he is.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna hit the guy to the south. I'm in the kidneys. I'm just gonna.
This one is wise to your kidney kicking ways and blocks it with his elbow just in time.
Okay. Blows. Kidney.
Man has declared a crusade against kidneys. Let's see.
And then I'm gonna
That's 1,
And
2, 3. You have one more.
basically like
One more.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm spinning on my head.
Awesome.
I flip around.
Those last two
Pop him in
attacks
the neck.
hits. Pop, pop. Okay, roll me the damage for the last 2 attacks. That's a 10. That's a... Ah! I'm scagging my fiance. Alright, he collapses as he claws at his crushed and ruined throat. And then he stops moving after writhing on the ground. So imagine, the guy next to you is fleeing and hurts.
What was the condition? What's that little skull on
Frightened.
this guy? He's
But you
frightened.
can see that he's also like running away.
Okay. And she's down there. That one's in the darkness. So yeah, Parmesan's gonna basically just kind of reach his foot out, trip this guy. What do you want me to roll to do that?
That'll be in athletics. Nope. He jumps over your foot as he's running away.
Well, as he jumps over my foot, I'm going to come down on him with green flame blade. Or no, booming blade on my rapier.
Are you? Hold on. You're a
What?
rogue, aren't you, Tomas? I don't think you have to
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, you want to do that as attack? Okay, then
Yeah,
no.
unfortunately, like stuff like chirping and such is.
Okay, no worries. I'm just going to yell at him. I'm just going to yell at him that Valaki is protected and you should run. And I'm going to keep moving.
Alrighty.
Oops.
Where are you moving to?
Yep, sorry. Heading.
Gotcha. Zareeen, the lock looks almost broken completely.
Cool.
One more good whack should do it.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon again, so the other one's gonna disappear.
Okay.
And then that's
That's a hit.
damage.
That's a whack. The cage door pops open. You're able to move. You're able to leave.
Can I see where my stuff is? Is it on the horse?
You remember that the captain had your stuff.
Okay. In
Should
that
be on his
case,
corpse.
okay. In that case, I can't move my token.
You can't?
Nope. Oh,
China?
it would help if I selected the right tool to move the token.
Oh yeah. There you go. There you go, you. To imagine you see the light purple-skinned woman exit, break her cage open with that bizarre floating weapon and exit, exploring
Who's
the
the-
area.
Who's this guy?
This is Vistana who's running for his life.
All right, then actually, I can't cast 2 spells. So then for my action, I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
15, 20.
The water counts as difficult terrain, so count that as 10.
Okay. Well, there's an enemy there, right? So.
There is an enemy here, but although he's running too.
Okay, that's gonna end my turn right here in the water.
Okay. This guy is going to say, "Retreat! Retreat! This is not worth dying for!" And disengage and run into the trees.
Do I get an attack of that opportunity?
He disengaged, so fortunately not. Alrighty.
Ah, shithead.
Hey, he doesn't want to die. This guy is also fucking dashing. Looks at you, not giving you a second glance, giving you a wide berth. Didn't mean to do that. Giving you a wide berth. Doesn't want to fuck with you right now. And that was 30, 40, 50. Over here. This guy's dead. I know him. It seems the situation has turned. And you have your enemies running away.
No. I moved and now I'm locked again. They can move me.
There you go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Is that guy's in the darkness, so I can't see him. This guy here.
That's Parvis.
That's Parvis.
Oh, okay. All I see is a red
Oh, okay.
red circle. Okay. That guy over there. He's running away, right?
Yes. Seems to be running away.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hit him up with a level 2 magic missile.
Damn.
This is war.
It's like he's not getting a fireball.
Alrighty, 4, 6, 8, 11. On this guy, right? Am I saying that right? I can't see him. Who is the same that? On him?
What?
Who is the same that? Because I can't see a target you'd be able to see. Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah, way on the right.
Oh, I didn't realize I could see him. Okay. Yeah. Uniquely, Magic Missile can't hit him. He hears screams of pain from behind the trees.
I caught a flash of his ear as he was running behind a tree.
Like, this guy is also like dash, because he's dashing, he's going to disappear into the map and get away. Stun a guard. He's also dashing as fast as he can. Disappears. Orgal. is moving. Enemy! He screams in your face.
I just calmly look up at him.
Like this, you see like this half orc like with lightning like snapping all around him and off his axe. See a measure of intelligence, realize you mean him no harm, and he joins Talmagen on the lookout. Varys.
Okay, so Varys is going to switch to his scimitar,
Okay.
and then he is going to run as fast as he can down. Let's see, down to here, but along the way, he wants to reach down. As he's running, he wants to reach down as he passes the boss man and grab the pipe out of his dead mouth.
Okay.
Okay? So he grabs that and he kind of pockets it, and it's all kind of in one movement. And now he has his sword, and he's just in the ready action.
Alrighty, let me just put it in the quest channel. Pipe acquired by Varys. Alrighty, thank you, Varys.
That's my turn.
Blah. Still, the horse is moving further ahead. Now that there's lightning around, it's making him a bit nervous. He's going to move over here. Fisk. As you can tell, they all pretty much escaped or are dead. You could choose to give chase if you desire, although you did use the Volkdusha's action already.
Yeah, so that's up for a minute. For the start of the... So I don't know how many rounds passed during conversation.
I think 4 or 5. Yeah, they answered. Take a look at it. My apologies for that. Yeah, I'll say you still have it.
Minute, so if
Yeah. You still,
5
you still.
rounds were used, then
No, you
I
still
got-
definitely have it. You have more than plenty. You have 5 rounds still, I think.
Ooh. Boris.
Do we chase? Can we chase it?
You see my eyes are just dilated.
You asking Varus?
Yeah.
Varus will reply, I'm all about the trophies. If you're going, I'm going.
Before you finish the sentence, I take off. 10, 15, 20. Be 35.
As Fist runs by, you see Zareeen just like,
My commuter. 50, 55.
You see the Vistani is like
60, I get up to this guy.
I'm watching over my shoulder as this giant furred creature just comes running past me. What is happening?
The sight of Fisk on all fucking fours charging towards you in the middle of the through the forest, like blood all over him, is one to put fear even in the strongest man. Lady Fisk, you are you have access to this man.
Was ready to do it.
Alrighty, 15 hits. 15 hits. 14 unfortunately does not. Go ahead.
Yay. For the one that hits. Stunning strike.
You basically push your arm through him. He screams in fear and pain, and then he falls limp on your arm and then slides off of it. Let's see. Fisk, I believe, is at the end of your turn. The only other living thing that's an enemy around you can see is the horse. That isn't one of your allies. You can see yeah. I'm assuming you're ending your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay, to imagine.
If we're still in initiative. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna
Isn't there
say.
one?
I'm gonna say that we're going to end initiative for now. And
Is there still that one in the cloud of darkness?
Fisk can see
I
that
would-
yes, there is, but he's still like
Yeah, they're just there. All right, sweet.
Ogal slowly comes down, breathing as the lightning stops, cackling around him. You guys all catch your breaths. Do you let down the darkness, Fisk, or do you keep it up?
I let it down.
Okay. You guys
As
can
I'm
see.
kind of slowly making my way up.
You guys can see a
Let's do it.
single Vistani man. Like,
Hey, DM, where is he at?
It's up there
Is that-
next to where I'm at. Yeah, right here.
Was that him?
He's partially. No. The leader is over here.
No, the one that's still alive.
Yes, here.
All
Tell
right.
me if I can or can't do this. Can I take one action just for flavor to introduce the character?
Sure. Actually, before we continue this, I'd like everybody. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and describe what everybody sees when they look at your character, and take in mind the time you spent in the cage.
Okay, so I'm trying to get my character to where I want to put her, and I can't get her
Alright.
there. I want to be next to that guy, but I guess.
Try holding Alt. There you go.
Okay, you see what appears to be an elf, about 5 feet tall, 120 pounds, kind of small, but fierce red eyes. What was white hair is kind of dirty and muddy. Essentially an albino elf. What looks like some type of an albino
drow elf.
Drow elf. Yes, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to say that much yet. I'm an albino drow elf, 5 foot tall, female. I'm not gonna role play a female voice because my voice is way too low. But
it's okay.
Hello. No, 5 foot tall, dirty, just wet, dirty. You see black studded leather armor, a white blouse, black pants, black boots, black traveler's cloak kind of pulled up, a scarf hanging around her neck. And the free action I want to take is I'm going to reach down, grab this guy's hair, and then cut his throat with my knife.
Spray of blood greets, paints your face and hair red, as he comes out of his super slowly, goes, what? And then, eyes barely focusing on you, he falls down. His eyes roll up and he's dead.
And then I just look up severely at all of you. That's where I'll leave it.
And with that, gentlemen, is where we will end tonight's session of Curse of Strahd. Whew. Thank you for your patience, guys.